children, today I want to tell you that how you will write the answers in your answer sheet. See children, you have got some limited answer sheet, right? And if you will not write the answers properly, then you might get short of sheets, and which is not actually required. So I will tell you the pattern of writing the answers. If that way you follow, then you will be, means your answer sheets will be enough for you, and actually that is the correct way of writing the answers. Not only like this time you are writing at home, that is why it is given. When you give the exam in school also, then also there is a way of writing the answers, okay? So I will just start with the pattern, question paper pattern only, and then it will be easy for you to understand. So first is what? Word meaning, right? And as I told you that there will be 12 words given in the question paper, out of which you have to attempt any 10, right? So how you will write? You will see word meanings, most of the words means most of the meanings are of just one word or two words, right? Some words are there which have long meanings, okay? So how will you write here? You will start like this. This is the pattern here. So you will start, you will write. Numbering should also always be according to the question paper. Remember children, if it is given like this, you will write like this one. You don't write any other one, okay? So if it is given Roman number, you write this one. If it is given ABCD, you write ABCD. Don't write 1, 2, 3, 4 then. Suppose first is word meaning, and one thing more. Do not write questions in the answer sheet. I repeat children, do not write questions in the answer sheet. Questions nahi likhne hain answer sheet mein. Am I clear? Okay. So let's start with the word meaning. Suppose first word meaning you have to write, you will put 1 and you will put dash, okay? And then at least 2 finger distance you will keep, and then you will write 2 here. Again 2 finger distance, 3 here. Again 4 here, okay? Then you can write 5. Suppose now you don't know the meaning of 5, right? And you want to write the 6th one. So what you will write here? 6. Then you want to write 7. You don't know the answer of 8th one. Then what you will do? You will write here 9. Okay? And then 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then suppose you want to write the 11th meaning and 12th meaning. So see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 words are here. And see here, I have not written 5 because 5 answer I don't know. So I have written 6. Okay? And here I have not written 8 because 8 answer I don't know. So I want to answer 9th one. So you write. So whichever question means the number of question you want to answer, you will put the same number. Okay? And example, if I take, suppose I take one word, suppose crab or cubs, suppose I say. Okay? Cubs is the word, and you want to write the answer. Answer is baby animals. So suppose first word is the cub. Okay? So what you will write here? Baby animals. Okay? And after that there should be 2 finger distance. Okay? You will put 2 finger distance, and then you will put second one. So like this you will write, so that it is not looking untidy also. And please don't write like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that means 2 sheets you will take in writing word meaning only. So please don't, this is not the correct way of writing. You write in the horizontal way. Don't write in the means one below the other. I hope it is clear. Don't write this way. This is only for one word answer I am saying. It's not for long answers. This is only for one word answer. Okay, write in the horizontal way. So I suppose word meaning this pattern is clear to you. Second is make sentences. Okay, you can just put a line here. Second is make sentences. Don't write make sentences. No need to write this. Okay. Suppose in make sentences again 7 words will come, out of which 5 you have to write. Okay. Suppose first one I don't want, means I don't know the sentence. I want to skip it. I want to write straight the second one. Okay. So what I will do? I will put second one. Okay. Suppose, and let's take any example. If I take the example, suppose friend. Okay. F-R-I-E-N-D. Friend is the word. Okay. So you will write the word here. Okay. You will write the word here, then put a dash, and then you will write the sentence. Suppose you write that Seema is my friend. Okay. And then what you will do? You will underline the word which is asked. Okay. Don't forget to underline the word. So first you will write the word here from which you want to make the sentence, and then you will make the sentence and then underline the given word. And after that, suppose 3 you want to make, 4 I don't know, so 5 I will do, okay, then 6 and then 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words are there. So make sentences you will write like this. Here you will write words, and in front of that you will write the sentence, and then you will underline the given word. I hope it is clear. Make sentence. Children, next is who said to whom. Okay. Third one is who said to whom. Suppose I take one example. Let's take from the golden bird. Okay, I'll take this example. I can see you are new to the forest. Do you want to see the best places to feed? So who has said this? Monkey. And monkey has said to golden bird, or you can write bird also. So here how you will write? You will put number 1 and you will write monkey to bird. Okay. Remember children, 1 mark is for who has said the sentence and 1 mark is to whom the sentence has been said. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You will write like this, okay, because 6 who said to whom will come, and that will be of 12 marks. So one below the other, like this you will write. Suppose children, you don't know the third one. Suppose you don't want to do, then what you will do? 1, 2, third one you don't know, then you write number 4, 5, 6. Because if you will not change the number children, and if you write 3 only, then what the teacher would think? That this is the answer of third one only. But in actually you have answered the fourth one. So in that confusion your answer will be wrong. So again and again I am telling you that put the correct question which is given in the question paper. Okay. Suppose you don't know the third answer, you don't want to write, you leave it and you write the fourth one. Okay. So whatever question you are attempting, you will write that question number only. So next is a poem. Next is poem. How will you write the poem, children? See here. Don't write poem and all. Okay. Suppose you want to write the poem, The Brook. Okay. Suppose you want to write this poem. So what you will do first? You will put the heading of the poem. The Brook. Okay. The brook, this heading of the poem you will put, and just below that you will write the poet's name. Children, 1 mark is for the poet means the heading of the poem, heading 1 mark, and then 1 mark is also for the poet's name and the correct spelling, children. Suppose this poet's name is Lucy Diamond. So this is put a dash, L-U-C-Y, Lucy, D-I-A-M-O-N-D. Okay, with correct spelling you will write poet's name and see capital letter. Okay, because proper noun you write with capital letter. All these will be counted, children. And the heading of the poem's first letter should be capital letter. Okay, not full word. The first letter should be capital. And then you will, suppose you have to write the first 10 lines of the poem, no? So many children, what do? They just put the number like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is absolutely wrong, children. Never write the poem like this, otherwise you will get 0 in poem. This is not the way of writing poem. Okay? So don't write 1, 2, 3, 4. You will write the poem as it is given in the book. Suppose I write first 4 lines, I will give you as example. I like to watch the Mary Brook. I like to watch the Mary Brook. The Mary Brook. After that, there is no punctuation mark. Go rippling on its way. Go rippling on its way. Then there is a semicolon. You put the same punctuation mark. It sings me such a happy song. It sings me such a happy song. After that there is a comma. You will put a comma here. All through the summer days. All through the summer day. Okay, and then you put a full stop. See children, like this you will write the first 10 lines of the poem. First letter of every line is with capital letter. Okay, so be careful about this. You will write all the first letters. See, I in O, G is capital, in it I is capital, in all A is capital. So all the first letters are in capital letters. So in all the 10 lines, the first letter should be capital letter and punctuation mark. See here, whatever punctuation mark is given, I have given the punctuation mark like that only. So it's not like this poem will only come. 2 poems will come in the exam, out of which 1 poem you have to write. Okay. And next is answer in short. Answer in short. Fifth one. Answer in short, children. If the answer is in 1 word, you write the answer in 1 word, but most of the answers are in 1 sentence form. Okay. So in this also 5 questions will come, out of which you have to attempt any 4. Suppose you want to write answer number 1. Okay. You write the answer. Whatever answer is there, you write. Then you don't do answer number 2. You want to write answer number 3. What will you do, children? Which question you will put? And number you will put? 2? No. You will write answer number 3 after that. Okay. And then answer number 4 you will write. Answer number 5 you will write. Okay. Any 4 you have to do. So you will write the correct number. And this you will write one sentence. Whatever you have to write, you will write the answers. Okay. After finishing answer number 1, you will write answer number 2 or 3, whatever you want to write. And after writing answer number 2 or 3, whatever you have written, you will write the next answer. After finishing this answer, you will write the next answer. Okay. Next is children answer in detail. Okay. In that also you have to attempt any 6. Okay. Those 7 questions, suppose 8 questions will come. You have to attempt any 6. So what will, suppose you don't know answer number 1. Okay. So what you will write here? And directly you want to write answer number 2. So what you will write? Answer number 2. Okay. Then you will write the full set answer. Suppose you don't write, then you write answer number 3. Suppose you have written full answer number 3. Suppose you don't know answer number 4. You want to write answer number 5. Then what you will do? You will write answer number 5 and then you will write the full answer. Then answer number 6, answer number 7. And then answer number, suppose 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 questions you have to write like this. Okay children, so I suppose it is clear to you how you have to write the answers. After that there is grammar portion. In grammar portion, what you will do? See this numbering, suppose A is given, you will write A only. Suppose 1 is given, you will write 1 only. Same number you will put, okay? So in grammar part also children, if the answer is of 1 word, then what you will do? Suppose you write 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Okay? And suppose you don't know the third one, so what you can do is you can like blank, like dash you can put, okay? Then fourth one you write, fifth one you write. And suppose rewrite question is coming, if I can find in your book. This rewrite thing is children for both English 1 and 2 because lot of children make mistake in this, okay? Then rewrites, yes, I got one. Page number 63 children, one question is given, rewrite these sentences in the simple past tense. Now wherever rewrite is given, you have to write the full sentence. In all other questions, don't write questions. Nowhere you will write questions on the answer sheets, okay? Suppose rewrite question will come, then suppose second question B part is rewrite. Okay, I will give you one example also. Suppose here only rewrite the sentence in the simple past tense. Question is, I make friends easily. Okay, and what else you will write? I made friends easily. I made friends easily. Okay, so see, this is the full sentence form now. So this is only rewriting. Okay, made word, see, made you have changed into made. So many students what they do, they just write made. They will write made. Then this will be 0. Okay, because you have not rewritten the sentence. You have to write in the full form. I made friends easily, like this. So this is for both English 1 and English 2. Okay, both grammar and literature. Wherever you will see rewrite means you have to write the answer in the full sentence form. Don't write questions. There is no need to write question what is given on in the question paper. You will just write the answer in the sentence form, full sentence form. Clear children? So this is how you will write the answers in your answer sheets. I hope you have understood. In that, if still you have any problem, you can ask your parents to clear the doubts, or if there is still problem, you can call the subject teacher and you can clear your doubts. Thank you.